Hello and welcome to the very first episode of the Amberverse. Why did I call it that? Because that's my name, Amber. So, as I previously mentioned, this is going to be all about my OCs. Or well, at least for the beginning, till I find a new topic. So, let's start off with the two I mentioned in the original video. We had, what was it, Alice and Luna? Let's start with Alice. Like I said, she's kind of the wacky one of the... She likes to be spastic, kind of bouncy, ADHD-ass motherfucker, slightly autistic. She's blondie. I might be able to pull up a picture if I have one, I don't know. If not, I'll just leave the screen how it is. She's blonde, blue eyes. I was gonna say her skin color, but I don't remember the names of each skin tone. Like I said, I've mentioned most of this, but I really like her. She's part of the story, Paradise Demise, which I also already said. Oh, I forgot to link that in... Oh, I forgot to link that, bro. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'll link that in this video. I swear I'll remember. Yeah, and then there's Luna. Luna's kind of the goofy one. Or not goofy, sorry, I meant the shy one. She's kind of scared of the world, doesn't want to hurt anybody, but also really wants to interact with them. She's also blonde. What was her eye color? I think she had green eyes. I can't remember my own goddamn OCs. What the fuck is wrong with me? And she's just really shy. She's kind of like, she usually wears like an anime kind of like type outfit, you know, like a school outfit or something. Yeah, that's those two characters. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention their girlfriends. I think they're cute together. I don't know. Probably would have made more sense if I showed you the goddamn story, but I forgot to link it in that video. Yeah, those guys are pretty cute. I might actually insert a quick, like a quick vid of me like drawing them or what they roughly look like. I could do that. Actually, you know what? I might do that. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Animation software here. I'm probably just going to color like a few frames, not gonna lie, just to give you guys an idea of what my characters look like. God, that is way too big, man. I like these characters. They're goofy as shit. The original iterations of Paradise Demise, like the original copy, was a lot different from what it is now. A lot more characters, and a lot more story. There was a lot of story that was skipped in the original iteration. Oh, goddamn, why can't I draw a circle? Motherfucker. Circle, please. Thank you. Actually, that circle's kind of small. That's not how a circle works. What the fuck? That's not how shapes work. What the fuck? Apparently if you do it too fast, it just decides, nuh-uh. Fuck that shit. So, Alice over here kind of has... Almost kind of... I was gonna say something, but I forgot what I was gonna say. Jesus, I have the brain of a 5-year-old. Okay, that's not quite long enough. Extend that a little bit more. Yeah, most of me animating is just me sitting here in silence. I might have like a YouTube video playing on my TV. But that's about it, really. Get her like little hair ties or whatever. Calling them bows feels like really weird. Yeah? I'm getting ready to head to work. Okay. I'll be home at 11. Okay. It'll just be you and Justin from now on. Yep. Yeah, sorry about that. That was just my mom. Have to talk. Okay. That was just my mom. She was yelling to me about how she's going to work. Okay. Bye! As I was trying to say 4 fucking times, that was my mother. She was just yelling to me how she was going to work. Apologies about that, but you know what, this is the podcast. I really stopped giving shit. I might be a little bit more professional in my actual videos, but whatever. So yeah, this is how she originally looked. She literally just face. This is how I used to draw. I just give them face. And, like, you couldn't like, if it wasn't for their outfits, you would have no way of distinguishing them. If they all went bald and put on the same outfit, couldn't fucking tell them apart. I tried to make them more human-esque, to be able to, like, give them features, but it's kind of difficult with my art style. It really relies on, like, characteristics such as clothing and, like, hairstyle. Sometimes you can differ from eye color, but that's about it, really. Bye! Man, I swear that woman, she said it like 8 times now. Sorry about that. I'll be more professional in my, like, actual, like, YouTube videos, but for the podcast, I kinda don't give two shits. You know, now that I more think about it, this was, like, I think this was my, like, first ever character I really drew. Like, like, my first original OC, I should say, because there was a lot of people I drew before, but, like, none of it was mine. Oh, what the hell? I did not do that. That's not how titties work. God damn. Apologies, dear goodness. Ugh. Yeah, sorry if I'm not talking about much. I literally usually just sit here in silence. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh, my bad. Let's see if I can move this picture up. I usually, like, draw these guys on, like, paper. Like, animating digitally and drawing on paper are very different things, so I'm gonna try to get you guys, like, a paper copy. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze again. Ow. That really hurt. Anyways, as I was saying, these people usually look different on paper, because animating and drawing on paper are very different things that I've learned over, like, what, the month I've been animating? Or, like, posting on YouTube? Yeah. I feel like I need to oh shit. I need to fix this skirt, make it a little bit longer in the front. I feel like I kind of messed that up. There we go. You know, I try to make it a car top, but usually, like, her original design is just a t-shirt, like a full-blown t-shirt. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep it to the original design. Oh, my nose hurts from sneezing. I don't usually have sneezing fits, so it's like the most I've done. Oh, kind of hurt, not gonna lie. Now, usually these quiet parts, I usually, like, cut them out so you guys have at least like some noise, or like you're not just watching me blankly do something. But you like this podcast? I think I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. Like, I'm not gonna edit anything. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. I may like stitch these clips together because I had to cut from the opening to this, but I'm gonna try to keep it as like normalized as I can. I don't feel like drawing cans right now, so you're just gonna get the Animal Crossing-esque cans, which for those of you who've never played Animal Crossing, it's literally just a sphere, or kind of an oval shape that resembles hands. Like, you can tell it's meant to be hands, but it's really just circle. And yeah, this is kind of what she looks like. You know what? Yeah, I might color it. What the hell? Why not? Hold on, I'm gonna unplug my computer. I'm only warning you because for some reason my animating software freaks out whenever I unplug my computer or plug it in. So just be warned. See if it freaks out. Oh hey, would you look at that? It didn't freak out for once. It usually, like, tweaks. You notice I integrated the head shape into the hair, like how like this part isn't supposed to be seen, but yet I kind of turned it into a bow so it is supposed to be seen. I didn't really like erasing things because originally with pencil it was a real pain in the ass because whenever I found a pencil or something it usually had like no eraser. So I just had to like make as little like erases as I can to like spare the little inch, the mere fraction of an eraser I had left on the very end of the pencil. Oh yeah, that's better. That's a lot more efficient. I am gonna shade this. I just want to get all this colored in first. I will get to Luna and eventually. I just want to draw like this. So this is kind of my art style. A lot of other animators have like their characters a lot more fluidic, like more animated, like they could almost make them move like how I could move in real life. But my art style, I haven't gotten to that level yet. And my art style is a lot too simple for that. I'm not saying like theirs is really hard and complex, but like I feel like trying to make these guys move, it just I don't know, man. Probably wouldn't look right, like, because as you can see, this arm here is a lot shorter than this arm, and elbows and knees, and their joints are not where they're supposed to be. So like trying to make these motherfuckers move will make them look like a fucking skinwalker or some shit, and that's not what I'm trying to go for. Oh, by the way, none of these people are skinwalkers. These are all just normal people, and I just can't fucking draw. That's all. Yeah, this is a little bit darker red than normal. It's usually like a bright red, but I really don't have the energy to give two shits right now, to be honest. I think I'm gonna have to give a shit in a minute when I like go to shade all this, but whatever. That back down to 20, or well, 19, close enough, whatever. Yeah, this works. That there. Oh, nope, shit, didn't mean to put a red dot there. Yeah, I can shade that now. Bit darker stripe right there. Fill that in. Same thing over here. Fill this in dark. A little stripe there. A little stripey here. I wanted to do this so you guys actually have like a representation. I would like almost animate them into like the animatic of the story, but I don't want to spoil it. I want you guys to read it. And I apologize for not putting the story in the description like I promised I would when I originally talked about these guys. I'm just an idiot and was like really tired and just wanted to get that episode done and over with. Cause I like to go on the 2 a.m. grind where I stay up really late. And it's not a good idea. Doesn't matter how many monsters you chug, doesn't matter how many days or how many hours of sleep you got before that. Staying up until like crack of dawn is never a good idea. Especially if you do it on multiple nights. Get some sleep. Kids, if you're watching, get some fucking sleep. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't know why kids are watching, because these videos are definitely not made for children in any way whatsoever. YouTube even asked me that, and I was like, no, these videos are not made for children. But if there is children watching, get some sleep. Go the fuck to bed. Don't try to pull an all-nighter. You're gonna regret it. It's fun while it's happening, but oh, it's gonna suck afterwards. Don't do it. Or hell, you don't even have to be a kid. Anyone really. Just don't pull an all-nighter unless, like, you have to. Like, if your job demands it or something, or you gotta get something in for the deadline, then sure. But I heavily advise going to sleep immediately after. Yeah. Like I said, she's iconically seen in her, like, a pink t-shirt, and it's almost like a bluey black kind of skirt. Now I'm just realizing I made it into a short skirt. Because if I didn't... Because according to my anatomy, this is not based off of, like, actual woman physique or, like, any type of, like, actual, like, calculations or numbers. This is my dumbass brain trying to calculate shit. Her, that would be about right here, so there's only about that much fabric covering. Goddamn, I need to work on my skirt lengths. Goddamn. I don't want to get docked for being a fucking pedophile. Actually, I'm gonna have to censor that word, because I don't think I can say that on YouTube. I'm gonna have to figure out how to censor words now, because I don't want to start this recording over, and, I don't know how to do that, so I better figure out how to censor words. I bet you I could just probably put a beep noise and, like, put the volume higher than the audio recording. Because I don't know how to clip audio. I know how to clip the video, but, like, I don't know how to clip just the audio. Oh, shoot. For swear words, I really don't care. Because I don't think... Because I can't get docked for anything. Like, YouTube can't monetize me if I'm not getting monetized, right? You know, you can't take something I don't have. Now, once I start getting, like, money from these videos, like, once I actually get popular enough, then I'll start caring, because then I have something for them to take away, right? So then I gotta play nice. But while I'm not popular at all, and nobody gives two shits, I'm just gonna swear all I want, because YouTube can't take away my monetization if I'm not getting monetized. That kind of made it look a little bit more purple when it's supposed to be a pink, but you know what? I'm gonna roll with it, because I really don't feel like caring. I really do want to fix this arm. Hold on, I'm gonna switch layers. I need to fix that arm, I'm sorry. There you go. Bye. Oh, that is... Oh, I must have changed the size or something. There we go. Now that's at least a similar length. Okay, now back onto the coloring layer. I'm gonna be honest, this is probably gonna be, like, this podcast is probably gonna be the longest content I put out there. Probably gonna be like a good hour or so. Oh, and I just thought of another topic I could talk about, but I think I'm gonna save that till I'm done my OCs. Or unless you guys really want me to talk about it. But, it's kind of a secret. But, yeah, I might tell you guys, I might not, I don't know. We'll figure it out eventually. Blue, kind of a dark blue though. Yeah, that's good. Is it though? Yeah, that's fine. Then we'll shade it in with like a darker blue. I got 21. It's close enough to 20. There we go. Ah, my bones. Oh, I just got chilled out my spine. Oh boy, oh boy. What the hell just started playing? My god. My TV just started playing some shit. Maybe because it's like fell asleep and I woke it up, but that's probably the reason why actually. I'm just an idiot. Can't fucking do shit. I do want to change this purple into a more pinky color. It doesn't sit with me right. I'm sorry. This is probably the color the main shirt should be, not like the shading. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna recolor this shirt. God damn you. I need to fix this, make it accurate. I know this is just a model, but I don't give a shit. I want it to be accurate. God damn it. Slightly darker. There we go. That's slightly more accurate. There we go. That's better. Grayish color. There we go. Hold on. I need a. There we go. This isn't her legs, this is like thighs, by the way. I need to make that shirt clear that I'm not like turning her into gray. And when I mean gray, I mean like literally gray, like cloud color. Like when it's about to rain, the cloud color. Not like gray as in race. I need to make sure that I'm not sounding racist. Because that's a line I will not cross. That is a little bit too far, to be honest with you. There we go. Skin. 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 Make sure I don't accidentally color in the eyes with skin. Imagine having eyes made out of skin. That would be horrible. Carefully around the eyes. Go and bonk. Gonna look silly, not gonna lie. So yeah, there we go. This is kind of what Alice looks like. She's pretty silly looking, I don't know. Oh wait, I need to shade this game. Jesus fuck, I have the brain of a 2-year-old. A little bit more down here. Oh, too far. Oh, too far. Is that? That's literally the same color. I am dumb. That's not bad, actually. I could work with that. There we go. That's a little bit better. So this is what Alice kind of looks like. Oh, that looks like a T now. Fuck. Hold on. A-L-I-E. That's not how you write in cursive, kids. I'm just a fucking moron. I'm gonna spell it normally. A-L-I-C-E. That's not an E. That's a sad, depressed C. E. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna take a quick break and then we'll be right back for Luna. I'll be right back. BRB, guys. I'm gonna start drawing Luna. I didn't do much with Alice. I literally just clicked over to a new frame. I'm using like animation software, which I think I already said this already, but I'm just drawing, really. Yeah, let's just get into it. I don't really have much more to talk about. I mean, I can talk about Luna, because she's different. You know, as I mentioned before, she's kind of this shy one of the bunch. Like, out of all the other characters, she's the one that kind of is a little shy, ain't gonna lie. Oh goodness, I remember drawing her hair was difficult. Something like that. I'm trying to keep this as close as I can to the original design. Sometimes that just doesn't work. And yes, they both have like these little hair things. I don't know why, but it's fucking canon and you guys can't tell me shit. Because I'm the creator here. Now let me get on my eraser. I'm actually gonna have to erase some shit here. Very, very carefully. I'm gonna have to shrink my eraser. Oh yeah, oh shoot, I forgot I spaced out there for a minute. I forgot I was recording for half a second. Jesus. I have the brain of a 2-year-old, I swear to God. I need to get smart. I need smirts. SMRT, smirt. I think I made it a little bit too thick on this side, so I'm gonna try to shorten that up a bit. Like that much is good, so I just gotta take my eraser and erase that shit. There we go. Now I've got some room for fucking facial features. Now she's kind of got a bold spot. Hold on, I need to fix that. Hold up. Get out my eraser and I need to fix this bald spot. Hold up. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I forgot to erase this little bit down here. There we go. It's not perfect, but it's close enough. And that is, whoa, I did that too huge. Now you'll notice I'm only drawing one eye. Because I was an idiot and I'm now just realizing this side is also too big. I didn't make shit big enough for both eyes. So you know what? We're gonna pretend one eye is covering her hair, cause... Or, I said that backwards, motherfucker. Her hair is covering one of her eyes, there we go. Cause I'm too lazy to fix this shit. You know what? Make her eyes really small. Nope. No, I can't make her eyes really small. No. Yeah. Instead of doing just one eye here feels funny. Okay, you know what? This isn't bad. I just want to scoot that eye over, though. Okay, so my style of makeup isn't gonna work here because this is a little bit too close. Unless I'm just gonna shave some of that down, bitch. There we fucking go. There we go, and out, up, and back into the eye. There we go. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze again. Hold on. Nope. Okay, my nose lied. Told me I was gonna sneeze, but then didn't. Okay, let's draw this bitch's body. Okay, I can't do it with this son of a marker. Hold up, I need a... There we go, 20. 23 is close enough to 20, I guess. That's not a zigzag. I can't fucking draw. No, that's too big now. No, it's still too fucking far. Motherfucker. Go out. Right back in. Jesus, I'm gonna have to do that. Still, then it's kind of big. Yeah, no, that's not long enough, though. I need to make it short, but yet also have it long. Maybe I do need to shrink this, but motherfucker. Why is this so goddamn hard? I was practicing like before I started recording this. Goddamn. Why is it so hard, guys? Why is it so difficult? You know what? No, I'm not gonna cheat. I was gonna cheat, but then I was like, nah. I'm gonna do it the legit way. I look good till right at the end. Motherfucker. Okay, boob. Boob. That's not how titties work, Jesus. Oh, fuck. I think I made her a little bit too big to fit on the screen. Hold on, I'm just gonna... No, I'm not a razor lasso. I'm gonna grab all this. We're gonna scoot this shit up a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shrink that. I'm gonna have to shrink it. There we go. That's a little bit bigger. There we go. Candy crazy. Actually, not. I'm gonna go. No, undo, please. No, oh, you little shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Trying to get rid of this, not. Now, as I was saying, I'm gonna steal this. We're gonna go copy, paste, flip, move it over here. Now, if I'm correct, I should be able to go hoya, hoya. Now she looks chunky. God damn it. And now something here don't look right. I think I'm too much of a dumbass to figure it out. She's usually not this fucking chunky, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. To attempt to fix this real quick. There we go. I also want to take this and scoot the whole thing up again. I swear she's not normally this tall, so I don't know why I can't draw my own goddamn character. Yeah, no, I don't think that's quite how skirts work. Hold up, motherfuckers. Why is this so goddamn difficult? No, what if I just legs? And then I'll put the skirt over top of it in a moment. Yeah, there we go, there's something. No, hold on, this needs to curve up a certain way. There we go. Yeah, I'll erase this shit. This isn't, I'm gonna try to get you like a better version of these characters. Cause apparently, I can't even draw my own OCs, which is a fucking problem if I'm ever gonna animate these motherfuckers. That's not how elbows work. What the fuck is wrong with me? Yeah, but now that other arm doesn't look the same as that one. Hold your horses. What the fuck is wrong here? So, now that's shorter than the other. Motherfucker. Why can't I draw arms? Arms are supposed to be easy. Hands are supposed to be the difficult thing. Arms are just lines, man. That's not that hard. Why can't I draw fucking arms? Hands and... Usually facial features and hands are the hardest part. You know what? There we go. There's a thing. There, so now I'm going to color this bitch in, or at least try. I'm gonna cry if I got it on the wrong layer. Nope, I got it on the right layer. Thank God. Yeah, so, this is just what a character looks like. Luna kinda looks like. She's kinda like the good girl. Doesn't want to make anybody mad. Doesn't want to, like, break the rules. Or, like, afraid to break the rules or to get in trouble. She really likes, like, making people happy, but, like, doesn't want to, like, hurt their feelings, so, like, is scared to actually, like, do shit. I'm sorry, I'm probably spoiling most of the character development. But I needed to talk about something during this. I can't just sit here in silence the entire time. Yeah, anyways, as I was saying, she's kind of a good girl, doesn't want to break any rules. She's kind of like me. I really like making people happy, but, like, I don't know when the line is, like, what's too far, what's not. So I kind of just usually shy away, but, like, yeah. Why do I keep having thoughts, but then as soon as I go to speak them, they go alakapoof? The fuck is wrong with my brain? Anyways, back to this shit. Boo. There we go. Let's get these red headbands going. You know what? I decided to talk about the thing I said I was going to keep a secret, because I'm impatient and really want to talk about it. There's going to be some lore going on here, and I need to make it clear that anything I say, like this, like, podcast itself, like the whole podcast as a whole, is not, like, canon. Like, I will say things that might be canon, might be not, but, like, the podcast itself is not a part of the lore. This is, like, the one part that's not part of the ARG that I'm kind of building. But on my main channel, there's some secrets. I already have one little two secrets up. If one of them's kind of hidden and one of them's, like, right there in front of your face. You'll notice, like, my little backdrop when you first open up my channel is binary. And the other one, you know, I'm gonna let you guys find it. The reason why I told you the first one is because it's so fucking obvious. Like, literally, all you have to do is open up my channel and it's there. I'm not gonna tell you what the binary says. You gotta figure it out yourself. But, yeah. It's two secrets. I'm gonna have a lot more lore going on here, but, these characters, like, all my OCs are going to be related to the lore of that, like, ARG and, like, that hidden story I have going on. Most of these characters are in, this podcast are gonna be a part of them. Yeah, that's all I have to say about it so far, because I'm still story building. Like, I also really wanted to tie that, like, ARG into almost like a real life scenario too. I don't want to keep all of it fictional. I want to have, like, some element of realisticism to it. I think it's pronounced realism, but I'm a fucking moron. Don't do green makeup, nah. You know, I'm not sure what color I should do the makeup. I'm just gonna stick green in there and go with it. So I have the brain of a 5-year-old. To get the eye in there. Anyways, yeah, the ARG. I don't have a name for it yet. Kind of waiting for whoever to find it. Just give it a name, and then if it's something I like, I'm just gonna stick with it. Anyways, yeah. I mean, I don't think this ARG is gonna be like big enough that like MatPat like over at Game Theory, or sorry, it'd be Ash now, would it? Or Ash, or no, the other Matt? I don't know. Whoever's running Game Theory now, ever since MatPat retired. But I know Ash is on Game Theory Live, so I don't know. Maybe my point was I don't think this is going to be big enough for the Game Theory team to see this or like really care about it. But at least it's out there for someone to look at, even if it's only one person. At least somebody saw it. Also, like, if you guys want to, like, comment about the AOG, you can, but, like, I'm probably not going to read it because I don't want to, like, have my story or, like, my thought process influenced. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like you guys, like, I appreciate ideas from time to time, but, like, this is something really big and something I really want to work on, and I really don't want it to get, like, sidetracked. I don't want it to, like, be changed from its original story, because the story I have so far and for what I plan it to be, I think it's pretty solid, but I definitely see some points where it could be influenced pretty heavily, and I don't want that. So you guys feel free to leave comments about it. Just let you know I'm probably not going to read it. So I just thought I'd give you guys a heads up. No, wait, it wasn't down the arm. Was it down the arm? It's been so long since I've drawn Luna, I can't remember her design. God, that's too thick. Way too big. Too much. Turn that down to like 10 maybe. Yeah, 10's good. There we go. And one over here. And then we're going to go right here. One around the wrist. Another one around the wrist. And was there one like just below the tail line? Can't remember. I think there was one more around here on the outfit somewheres. Wait, I should wait to do this red line because I'm just going to have to fill that up with blue. I'm an idiot. Righty then. No, I want this to be a bluey color, but a lot like darker. I'll need to crank the size up to get a good reference. It's a little bit darker. I might get a slightly brighter color. Okay, that's a little bit too slightly brighter. I need it to be more brighter. There we go. There's something. There's something I can work with. You know what? I'm going to try to keep the color scheme the same. You'd think I'd do that, but nope. It's the brain of a 5-year-old. There we go, there's a thing. I think I'm gonna shade that with, this color. Do I want it like that, or do I want it the other way around? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take the brighter color, and I'm just gonna do this little... Oh, that's more than a little corner. There we go. And then I'm gonna get that red. And I'm gonna turn the size on this down to like 13. That's good. And we're just gonna follow that. There we go. There's the outfit. Now I'm just gonna run over to Atlas real quick, and I'm gonna steal that skin color. You know, is it sad that I think I did a better job at like showing Luna than I did Alice, despite all the struggles I had. Like I said, these look a lot better on paper, because I've like practiced drawing them on paper, and drawing them on computer is a completely different thing. Let me tell you, people like start animating thinking it'll be like easy. It's not. It's really not. That's why I had to turn this into a podcast. Actually, that's why this podcast exists. Because I tried to do a video about my OCs, and oh my god, for a whole 3 minutes of content, I swear it took me nearly like several days, and I could not do that. And that's if I pulled all-nighters, and that is just too much. So this podcast, or where I just like record me doing stuff, and I don't actually have to animate anything, is just so much easier. I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to stay an animation channel, because I love animating, like art is my passion. But like, the less animating you gotta do, and like the more copying and pasting you can do, the better. Let me tell you, copying and pasting is gonna save you so much time. I know it sounds like cheap and you're like cheating, but oh my god, let me tell you, it's just so much time. So much time you could save. Oh, I know it sounds like petty, like cheating and whatnot, but it's just gonna save you so much time in the end. You know, maybe like for a video on my channel, I could do how I actually make this shit. Like I could animate the outro, and then like the main video is just me animating it, and then when I'm done, I can just hit play, and then yeah. I know I didn't communicate any of that right, and that was probably confusing as all hell. But whatever. You guys are smart. You guys can decipher through that. No, I don't want a blue dot. There we go. Okay. I have this song stuck in my head, but I can't sing it because that's copyright material, and I'd get my ass in trouble. It's not like I get demonetized, because like I said, I'm not even monetized in the first place, but still, I probably shouldn't sing copyright material. Anyways, here's Luna. There we go. I'm just gonna pull out a nice dark color. Can change layers, thank you. Did you change layers? Thank you, yes you did. Oh my god, my computer is lagging. That's not an A, but you guys know how to read, so yeah, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, so yeah, that's kind of what a visual representation of Alice and Luna look like. I think I did a better job on Luna. I'll try to redraw Alice sometime in the future, not next video, because I actually kind of, or like next episode of this podcast, because I want to like continue on through my all of my characters. But yeah, until then, I think I'm gonna cut back to the rest of the show instead of getting sidetracked here. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. I'm not gonna do the outro here because that's what the rest of the show is for. But yeah, okay, you know what? Just I'm gonna stop talking. See you guys in a minute. And I think that concludes the very first episode of the Amberverse. I hope you enjoyed this podcast, even though it wasn't really what I hoped it to be for. I think it wouldn't be too bad going forward. Um, This outro is going to be a lot quicker, a lot more rushed, because I only put in so many frames and I only have 50 seconds before I run out of frames. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I really liked it. I hope to do it again, because that was actually a lot more simpler compared to all the videos I do. The only reason why it took me all day is because I just decided to take like way too long breaks. Like I took way too long in between each section. I probably could have done like two, maybe three of these, but I just took way too long. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for listening to the very first episode or watching the very first episode of my podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching and love you guys. Bye.